everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing a Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we have some dev insights to go over. They're fairly short, not too much there, but I also do take a look at a couple things related to this event, some complaints people are apparently having that I think are silly, and this little teaser for some promo codes as well. So let's dive in. Alright, so we have dev insights here. This is January 18th is the week that it, like the 12th to the 18th is the questions they picked out. But this is a February 6th posting. So February 6th dev insights post, the most recent. They're not doing these as often or as much lately, so hopefully they give us good answers when they do. Kidding, not kidding. Alright, question 1. We believe Gwendolyn is very close to being viable as a solo healer in GVG, but two key issues are holding her back. First, her base speed is too low to keep up with the pace of incoming damage. Second, her shield strength scales with a healing effect, which suffers a heavy diminishing returns past a certain point, making the shields feel less effective. We'd like to see her base speed improved and her shield scaling adjusted so healing effect remains meaningful, allowing her to function as a reliable solo healer in guild versus guild without overbuffing raw healing. That's a very detailed post. I like it. Alright, so thank you for the detailed suggestion. Exactly. Gwendolyn's ultimate already has a relatively high uptime, and its effectiveness does not diminish even with high healing output. We'll continue monitoring her performance in actual gameplay and evaluate whether any adjustments are needed based on further observations. I mean, not everyone is made for guild versus guild. I think the idea that she's a really solid northerner with shields would make her fun for guild versus guild, but honestly, it's not like she's the only northerner healer. We have Airless, and then you only need 2 healers for guild versus guild overall for 2 teams, so endgame people, Airless and Elowin or whatever you need, or the more likely the people that have special stuff like Lily or Carnelian to keep people alive. Those are still completely viable, so I don't know. But yeah, not that it would be a bad thing if it made her another option. Okay, question 2. We're reporting again a serious bug with Kigiri. His talent is preventing his ultimate from taking damage under certain conditions, which breaks unexpected combat interactions. This issue has already been reported back in November 2024, yet it's still happening again still happening in Arena. We've provided clear video evidence and strongly request that this bug be addressed as soon as possible, as it directly affects gameplay fairness. So thank you for the report. Based on the review of your video, after Airless death prevention effect is triggered, there's a brief invulnerability window. During this period, Jinx's block and counterattack mechanisms do not activate because no damage is registered. This behavior is consistent with the current combat logic and not considered a bug. We'll keep an eye on how this mechanic performs in real battles, and we'll announce in advance if any optimizations are planned. So based on what they see in supposed evidence of something that could be exploited or taken advantage of in Arena, it's working as intended. Maybe that's the point. Okay, question 3. We've noticed that recent class artifact upgrades did not include any option for supports, even though existing support artifacts feel underpowered. In the current meta, healing effect in particular falls off very quickly in the late game, making several artifacts feel almost pointless. We hope to see more impactful and strategically meaningful artifact options designed significantly for support heroes. Thank you for your suggestion. Support class artifact design is already in our plans, and the new support artifacts with distinct and varied attributes will be introduced in future updates. Please stay tuned for the upcoming announcement. Okay, support artifacts to come. And then question 4 is Zombie Invasion hasn't seen meaningful updates in a long time, and the gameplay has become too monotonous. Anyway, on top of that, single late game run can take over 25 minutes, which feels excessively time consuming. That's been a battle for me, the time consuming. Like, it's fun and it's cool, but after a while you're just like, oh my god. Well, I'm still going. It's only been 20 minutes, no big deal. It just feels like how you're supposed to do like real 9 battles or really survive a certain amount of waves if it takes so long. So, alright, so the 3 times speed option and performance optimizations for Zombie Invasion mode have been added to our development roadmap and will be released in future versions. Content updates for this mode are also being planned, so keep an eye out in future announcements. That's really good to hear. I think Zombie Invasion is really nice for everybody, right? It's the kind of thing where everyone can benefit, anyone can play, and yeah, I don't know. I think it's a really good game mode to have, something purely unrelated to your account progress. But I guess, yeah, that's all for the dev insights. Let me know if you have any comments below. There's not too much exciting here to talk about, though. Alright, so we do have some little teaser here for the event to come. And this actually comes with a teaser for promo codes. So we're going to have to pay attention and keep an eye. It looks like there's going to be 3 promo codes, so let me read why. Gazing across the abyss. With Valentine's Day just around the corner, Pierre and Rosalia, although someone made me realize it could be Rosalia. Oh my god, too many ways to say that name. Remain separated by an unforgiving divine barrier, forced to gaze at one another across the abyss. Oh, that's why it's called Gazing Across the Abyss. Okay, now they need your help. Gather love energy, break the barrier of fate, and reunite them at last. By liking, sharing, and commenting on this post, you can help increase the love energy's construction progress. Let's work together to unlock special rewards. Love energy requires a total of 12,500 progress points to be fully completed. So any likes here, I think should count. But it's like Facebook, Instagram, wherever else they are. They probably total all the socials. So when the progress reaches 30, 50, and 100%, the team will release CD keys. So just like the other bigger holiday events, they are going to do that. 3 promo codes. Yeah. Other than that, there's not too much else to talk about. I did want to say, I started watching, I think, Fastidious' video, because I was like, what does he mean the event's bad? I feel like people are missing something if they really think it's bad. Like, not that I remember the exact details of every Valentine's Day event, but they are doing an event. It says it here. Star-Crossed Romance returns. That is the event with battles and bosses and shops and stuff and other aspects to it from the Dao Chen Lebu thing. So as long as there's, I don't know, some battles to do, a boss to fight, rewards to earn, a shop to get points, and some other side events to go along with it, we know at least there's going to be this one here. But maybe there'll be some other standard ones as part of the Star-Crossed Romance event. I don't know. Maybe it makes me want to pull that up now. Like, was that a bad event? That was Valentine's Day too, so how is that any different? I don't understand why people are not okay with them rerunning a similar event. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be cool if they had a full dramatic painter one. And also, he said they're not limited heroes that you can guarantee yourself. Well, isn't that a good thing? They're in the normal pool of heroes that you could just get all the time instead of have to wait for limited events. So I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that's better that they're just normal heroes that we can pull. Or if you have a nascent banner and we don't get Rosalia now, we'll definitely 100% get her in the future. That's not a bad thing to me. I'm happy she's not limited. The only thing you could argue is that, like you said, maybe the way Pierre was special and there was an event around this, it could have been like the Dracula event and have him be guaranteed through Ancients. But that was a special collab, unique event where you could only get those heroes for a limited time period and then never again, possibly. So of course they had to give more ways to get the hero or get duplicates. So that was completely different and unrelated to this. And I don't personally find anything wrong with that. I'm okay with all of that. Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comments below as well.